With every shot, putt, or drive, there's a perfect layer of turf between the ground and the golf ball. But to get that perfectly manicured look of any golf course, you have to have a grounds crew that takes the time to mow, rake, and roll every inch of the playing surface.
People will ask me what my department's responsible for, and I tell them that we're responsible for everything green but the money.
Bob Farron is the director of golf courses and grounds at Pinehurst Resort and Country Club.
To wake up every morning to come to an office, close to 1,000 acres of turf, and all the people we have working on it is pretty cool.
Some of the biggest pressure moments for Farron would include the 1999, 2005, and 2014 U.S. Opens, which were played on the famed No. 2 golf course. Those tournaments included rebuilding and reshaping several golf holes, tee boxes, and bunkers. Plus, the course had a major overhaul renovation to return the course to more of the look that original designer Donald Ross built in 1907.
My biggest concern following the Opens were we were all on such a high for so long with the restoration. You know, it was a 3 or 4 year process leading into the Open, so I was afraid it would be a big letdown, even though we all needed rest.
Those back-to-back Opens in 2014 following the restoration showed the ability for the new design to hold up to 2 weeks of championship play, as well as continued resort play since then. It was a true test of managing the course and its resources.
It's been great having it behind us, but we're already looking forward to the next one in '24.
What's it like coming out here and seeing all these golfers taking these giant chunks of your turf up as they hit these bad shots sometimes?
Well, there's a lot of bad shots, but you know, it's actually good. I mean, it's a whole lot better than it would be if there were no one out here, I can tell you, because I wouldn't be. And we repair them as they make them, and that's a sign of good business, actually.
I think a lot of people always want to know, who are big fans of golf, how much do you relate to Carl, the greenskeeper from Caddyshack?
I was just watching that again the other night. I can pick up on a few things in there.
It looks like I'm a wreck. It's in the hole!
One of the differences between managing a resort course like Pinehurst and just a regular golf course is the expectations of the visitors. The resort place hosts thousands of visitors from all over the world. Each one expects their vacation escape to this green paradise to be perfect.
Our primary focus is to try to present the golf course, whether it's this Donald Ross course or any of our other 8 courses, in a condition that the people can enjoy them every day. Some people, it may be their first time here, it may be their only time coming, and it's that one day in their bucket list. And we want to, every day, to be able to present that.
Let's see these thumbs here. They don't look green to me, but how do you keep this green thumb going here to keep this place looking like it does?
Well, it's really good management and stewards of our resources. The Bermuda turf is really resilient 52 weeks out of the year, even though it's only growing about 40 of those, maybe 35 or 40. What you see behind me now, this time of the year, we actually use colorants for the cosmetic aspect to give the definition of the fairways.
Using such resilient grass breeds and not overseeding during the off-season keeps Pinehurst from using any more water than needed to maintain the course. Also, not having grass growing during the winter means no mowing, no extra fertilizer or other resources, which saves fuel and money, but most importantly, the environment.
We were green before it was cool to be green, I guess would be the way to say that. We have plenty of rain, annual rainfall here. We have plenty of freshwater lakes that we're able to use for irrigation, but that doesn't mean we have to, that we need to use it. My mother and dad taught me years ago, if you can leave something better than you found it, whether it's raking a bunker, fixing someone else's ball mark, when you walk past it, or picking up a piece of litter, if you can leave something better than you found it, then you've made a good contribution.